Yo, yo,
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Um, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let's see. Uh, whether y'all can hear me or not, got a hole in the shirt right here. Trying to see a nipple. Y'all trying to see a nipple? Y'all trying to see a nipple? Anyways, I was having a conversation earlier, and I was like thinking how there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to joke. There's a time to work. There's a time to play. There's a time to sleep. There's a time to be up. There's a time to travel. There's a time to stay stationed. Um, and there's a time to really enjoy and experience the things that the creator has in store for you. And really, we gotta seek out the finer things in life and try our best not to be manipulated. And if you have been manipulated, we charge it to the game and we move forward. Um, I don't know if it's my past self or a reflection of me or something that's trying to make me go harder. But when I get those little glimpses of what life could be like, when I get those little glimpses of, you know, what I could be doing, what I could be having, what I could be wearing, what I could be sharing, what I could be, living in, what I could be doing, when I get those little glimpses, it pushes me to go harder. When I get those little glimpses of people I want to be around, or conversations I want to have, or food I want to eat, or just being in a being in a store, being in a luxury store, what we consider luxury, whatever you consider luxury, being in uh certain environments where it's friends and family, it makes you go harder. How could you like one of my people that I look up to, excuse me, like one of the people I look up to or that inspires me, or that you could consider them a mentor in my life. I watched one of their videos, and he said, "How could you not go hard?" Right, being that he came from where he came from and under his situation, under his circumstance, how could you not go hard? Right. Um, I was around people, or I was around energy that would say, "Things not going your way, pick up the phone, start dialing." Right, situations not panning out how you would like it to, pick up the phone and start dialing. Things not, feeling like you thought they should feel or how you feel they should feel, pick up the phone and start dialing. You never know what comes from dialing the phone. You never know what comes from opening up a book with a bunch of numbers in it. You never know until you ask. You never know until you do. You never know until you try. Um, have all the experiences been pleasant? I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you and say all of the experiences have been pleasant. I don't know what I'm. I don't even know what I'm on here doing besides marketing myself and marketing whatever's potentially trying to profit off of me, right? But I will say it's been worth it for the most part. Not completely, in my opinion, but for the most part, it's been worth it. the experiences that I went through yesterday that got me to here today, it's been worth it. I needed to see them do that. I needed to see them act that way. I needed to see them do these certain things. I needed to see people in faces and energy and how it moves. If I did something flawed and it came back and reciprocated itself to me or returned to me, I needed that to happen to know not to do that again or to be smarter about what I'm doing or find a different way. Right? If I was a good person and somebody did something to me, I need to know who I need to hang around and who I don't need to hang around. It's all about elevation. It's all about learning. It's all about growing. It's all about caring. It's all about loving. It's all about being you and being authentic to yourself and who you are as an individual, to who God made you to be. I might say it's wrong for you to be doing something, but you got to stick to what you believe in, what you believe is right, what you want to do. This is a message to me and a message to whoever's looking at this. You got to believe in what you're doing. You got to believe in what you feel is right. And you got to stick to it no matter what nobody does to you. Even if it's delayed or even if it's you feel like it's delayed or even if it's an action that is put off, you got to be yourself because you're going to win in that situation, in that encounter, in that instance. If there's powers or forces questioning you, judging you, or saying something or doing something, you got to be your authentic self. You got to stand up for what you feel is right in that moment. You got to grow from the situation. You got to feel the emotions that the universe is going to give you to feel. And you got to, I'm not talking about a field, I'm talking about touch, taste, smell, hear, see, etc. And if you don't understand right now, hopefully you'll come to understand and you'll grow and understand. You have to go through those emotions. Like, dang, I shouldn't have did that. Or dang, I regret doing that. Or dang, I wish I didn't do that. Or dang, this is how I felt in that moment, and this is why I did that. This is what I knew in that moment, and this is why I did that. Right? If I wasn't taught this, I wouldn't have did that. If I wasn't so eager to do this or lustful to do that, I wouldn't have did that. There's something in me that caused me to do these things. There's something in me that caused me to feel these things. What's the root of that? What's the basis of that? What is the point of feeling that feeling? Is it my feeling or is it a feeling that someone is trying to push onto me? Discern between the two. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say I'm the smartest person out there. I ain't gonna say I'm the best person out there always. I ain't gonna say I'm the this and that always, but I feel like it sometimes. I could feel like that. I could get proven wrong, but I could feel like that and be like, I'm that guy, I'm that girl, I'm that man, that boy, that God, that creator, that person, that whatever I am, whatever I consider myself to be, that animal, that whoever. Right? But learning is taking place. Like the songwriter says, like the artist says, learning is taking place. And we gonna grow. And we gonna get better. And we're gonna get wiser. And we're gonna love and be united. Right? We're gonna be united throughout all this. Throughout the people saying that, hey, this opportunity isn't gonna work. Hey, you should shut up. Hey, you should stop talking. Hey, you're not that funny. Hey, we don't like what you're doing. Hey, you know, whatever someone is saying, hey, regardless of whatever someone's saying, we're gonna stick true to this. We're gonna stick to what we feel like is working. Right? This video is on subscriber only mode. You're watching this video, hey, this is a special opportunity for you. Right? This is not just another video. No, not everybody has this opportunity. Not everybody has this chance unless they do some weird hacking or whatever, right? Something beyond my control. This is us, you and me, having an experience. This is us learning. This is us molding each other. This is us shaping each other. This is us understanding what we like and what we don't like, what we want and what we don't want. We have to remain ourselves. We have to remain who we want to be. We have to remain that finished product that we see ourselves being, because that is what we become. And whether we realize it or not, one day we're going to look around, we're going to look up, we're going to see this, we're going to see that, we're going to feel this, feel that, hear this, hear that, taste this, taste that. And we're going to be around what we want it to be around. We're going to see what we want it to see. We're going to yes what we're going to want it to yes to. We're going to know to what we want it to know to. And it's going to make $1. It's going to make a change. It's going to make someone happy. It's going to make someone inspired. And if it makes someone jealous, it will later on make them inspired, happy, or growing in the mindset, growing in the mind, growing in love, growing in cultivation, growing in whatever they want to do. No one's going to stop your mission. So what is your mission? Find out what is your mission, what makes you happy, what you can do, even if you don't get paid, even if you see 0 on the screen and 0 likes. What turns you up? What gets you fired up? What gets you fired up? That's what matters. Not what anybody else has to say or do. What could you do right now if you weren't getting paid? What you thought you should be getting paid, or what you feel like you should be getting paid, that you can do. And you'll be like, man, you know what? This is my arena. Like LeBron said, he the man in the arena. When he put it on his shoes, he's the man in the arena. When he get on that court, them whatever K points, I think I saw it the other day or today, it was like 39,000 points. It's that stuff that turned me up. Like, dang, I should have put in more work to get to the league. Dang, what didn't I know that could have put me in the league, or that I could have been ball league? Who I should have talked to? Was that my purpose that God created me for? Or was it for a different purpose? I'm not gonna say more, as in it's putting it to where that's more important than what I'm doing or what anybody else is doing. But what is my thing? What makes me happy? What is something that makes me feel good? Is it helping people? Or is it helping myself? Or is it helping myself and helping other people? Or is it helping people and helping myself? What makes me feel good? Does talking make me feel good? Does listening make me feel good? Does doing make me feel good? Does not doing make me feel good? What pushes me? What pushes this person looking at this screen? What pushes the person recording this? What pushes the person talking this? What pushes the brain to elevate and grow? Find that thing that pushes you. Find the people that push you. Find the experiences that push you to keep going. To I'm not going to say feel satisfied, but to feel comfort in doing things that may be new to you or that may be different to you. Like guys, girls, aliens, women, men, transgenders, whatever you may be. Forgive me for my ignorance. Forgive me for whatever I might have said to make fun of you or to clown you, to diss you, to whatever I did out of ignorance, whatever I did out of knowledge, whatever I did out of anger, whatever I did out of whatever emotion I was feeling at the time, or however the universe gave it to me at the time to feel that way. Forgive me. And I ain't sitting up here trying to blame the universe for nothing. I'm just saying that's what I felt in that time, and that's what I did based off that emotion. So forgive me. Learning is taking place. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I got everything figured out. But what I will say is I'm a trying man. Right? Some people might say you shouldn't say you're a man, or you shouldn't say you this or that or whatever. But based off of where I'm at mentally right now, I'm a person that is trying my best to get to the next level, to get to wherever I want to go, whatever I want to do, whatever I want to have, whatever I want to be, whatever I want others to have or be, or whatever they want. I'm that person. I'm that guy. Do I have the answers all the time? Not gonna say that. Do I want the answers all the time? Who doesn't? Can I handle being around more than one person all the time? Not gonna say that. Do I show the best emotions at all times? Not gonna say that. Am I the best team person at all times? Not gonna say that. Do I work better alone sometimes? Not gonna say that. And we have to ask ourselves that question, because that makes us better for society. It makes us better for ourselves, and it makes us better for society. I'm not in my mind. I'm in a room where I'm blessed enough to have a bed to sleep on. I'm blessed enough to have a person that cares about me, or where I perceive that a person that cares about me, not far away from me. I have my furry friend with me, and I'm surrounded by community, right? All the other stuff, all the other intangibles, whatever's supposed to come to me, whatever's flashing in my mind, whatever's presented on a screen, or on anything digital, or anything that I can imagine, that's gonna come when it's supposed to come. Forget about it's not here right now, or I don't see it. When I'm supposed to see it and when it's supposed to come, that's when it'll arrive. That's when it'll present itself. That's when it'll make itself known to me, or revisit me, or whatever. But as for now, we grinding right now. We working right now. We focus right now. Generation X. like 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 the WW like the, if you know, you know, right after. But we're here, tunnel vision, focus on what's gonna help us and who's gonna help us. And if they are helping us, or if they're loving us, we gotta reciprocate that energy, or go or do more if we can. We can't do what we can't do, and we can't make something out of something we can't make. We won't know how to do something until we learn how to do it. Until the teacher, or the situation, or the class, or the information presents itself, or through trial and error, and it presents itself. We won't know until we know. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. As long as it's available, and it's out there, it's available and it's out there. We're not focused on what's not serving us, what's not helping us, what we're not serving, what we're not helping. And that's just that. Anything that's irrelevant is not going to be brought to the attention until it becomes relevant. And that's just that. I'm not trying to sound smarter than I am. Not trying to sound wiser than I am. I'm just going based off of what's in my data catalog, what's in my brain, what's in my hindsight, what's in my mouth to say to you. Sometimes it's good to be on the chats. Sometimes it's good to be on a game or in a simulated environment. Sometimes it's good to be in these experiences, right? But other times it's good to be alone, by yourself, secluded. I'm only saying what I'm allowed to say. I'm only expressing what I'm allowed to express. Of course, this is the Avery that came from nothing, that wants to help people. Or this is the person that people know as that name that wants to help people. But sometimes I just feel like I'm a person watching a movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I'm a person watching a movie that has 4D in it to where you feel the emotions. And whatever I am, whatever I'm doing, whatever I am in the universe, metaverse, whatever verse you want to consider, whatever paradigm you want to consider, whatever I am, I want to be known as love. I want to be known as love. I want to be known as the person that loves continually. The person that people know, okay, he loves people, but he's not a person to be played with, because his love has rules to it. His love has conditions to it. His love has parameters to it. His love is not to be played with. Because you can't just get this love and play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Right? Not sitting up here saying I'm that or this. I'm just giving to you what I feel and what's coming out of this lip, this mouth, these lips, this tongue, this brain. You could say this is the life I chose, or you could be like Trav Scott and be like, this is my life I did not choose. Whatever the case, whatever the situation may be, we're here now, and this is what we deal with. All right, we're here now, and this is how we move forward. We're here now, and this is how we grow, and this is how we're growing, and this is what we're doing, and this is how we're elevating, expanding. This is how we're reaching new heights. This is how we're gaining territory. This is how we're planning and mapping out. Who's really with me? And why are you with me? How can I help you? And how are you going to help me? My shadow on me. All right. Hold up. But yeah, this has been 24 minutes in, And I don't regret saying anything I had to say just now, because obviously it had to come out my mouth. And if it didn't come out my mouth, who knows where we will be right now. I love each and every single one of y'all. I want nothing but the best for y'all. And I want me to be happy for other people. In spite of however I felt in any emotion, in spite of how I felt I was treated in certain emotions, in spite of me regretting saying and doing certain things, right? I want the best for all of us. Sometimes I wish things were different. Sometimes I wish I was a better person. But this is who I am currently. And I live with that. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be easy. Go and listen to some music.